YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Yella. I'm back with part two of this budget phone, the Realme X2 Pro. So it's getting closer to 24 hours since I have this device. Um, First impressions, man, let me just say this might be the one right here. This might be the phone that I just recommend to anybody looking for a fantastic budget phone. Um, I'm just gonna tell you guys, I paid $499 for this phone. All right, I got it off eBay, and if it holds up well, I'm definitely gonna give a shout out to the person that I purchased it from, so that way you guys can go ahead and get one yourself if you're interested. Um, for $499, man, this thing is hard to beat. I mean, on paper, the specs are incredible. You get the 12 gigs of RAM, 256 for storage. You get the 90 hertz refresh for the screen. You can change it to 60 if need be. There's no water or dust resistance as far as it being rated, but I'm pretty sure it's probably it'll repel the water. Like it'll resist water for the most part. I would put it like that. Dunking it in water, I wouldn't do that, but I'm pretty sure a few drops here and there won't hurt your device. But hey, I didn't create the device. It is what it is. I guess that's how they kept the price manageable. But outside of that, there's no wireless charging. I don't know if that's a big deal for you guys, but it's not that big of a deal to me because the way this thing charges, this Super VOOC charger is incredible, man. Like I watched this thing charge up last night. I was at 18% when I plugged this phone into the charger, and it took about 30 minutes to go from 18 to 100%. I've been trying to run the battery down. I haven't charged it up since last night. So it's at 7% right now. Let me just let's go into the settings here so I can show you guys the battery. I'm still getting used to this color OS, I guess it's called. Let's see. All right. So I've got 6 hours and 26 minutes of screen on time so far. It's saying there's still 52 minutes available. I'm down to 7%. This thing, 20 hours and 53 minutes has been off the charger. So I've definitely been playing around with this phone. It's holding up pretty well, especially for the first cycle of the charge here. But yeah, this, man, I've also added the the Google Cam, the G Cam, or whatever you want to call it, to kind of compare it with the stock camera. And so far, I will say adding the G Cam makes this thing even better, especially for like the low light photography. So this phone for $499, I just got to keep throwing that out there, man. I don't know of anything better right now. I think the Pixel 3a is a great value. I've been seeing things about the Pixel 4a that's coming out for $399. But again, you're not gonna get the Snapdragon processor like you get on this phone, which is a Snapdragon 855 Plus. The thing flies, man. Like gaming and things like that, I haven't had any issues. I'm not a huge gamer. Um, I play a couple of games, like this DH5. So this is it runs them pretty well. This one takes a moment to load up, so maybe I'll show you a different one actually. Let me show you guys. What was I just playing? I think I was playing 2K. Where is it? 2K20. Now I will throw out there though that I haven't found a device yet that's better than the iPhone as far as the RAM management. And this thing has 12 gigs of RAM, but apps definitely reload. So if you try to use, man, this thing looks filthy. If you try to use apps from the background, definitely reloads. Um, the speakers are phenomenal on here, so you won't have an issue there. The screen brightness is incredible on here. I tend to keep the screen lower, the brightness lower. And that's the one thing, the knock on Pixel phones is that you can't really, you have to have the screen at least at like 70%, in my opinion, in order for it to be usable. Anything below that, the screen is pretty dim. This one here, plenty bright. It's a 1080p, so it's not the quad HD screen like you'll get like on the Pixel 4 XL. But again, that phone's going to be a lot more expensive. So right now, almost 24 hours in, man, I am super impressed with this thing. Crazy fast charging. I've never had a phone that charges that fast. I don't know if that's going to take its toll on the battery later on in the phone's life. But right now, it seems to be excellent. I can get all my apps and different things on here. The fingerprint, super fast to unlock the screen. That's another plus for this phone. So you can do the face unlock, or it's got the built-in fingerprint. So I like having more options. With the Pixel, I know you only get the face unlock. So a lot of apps aren't optimized to take advantage of just face unlock on the Google's platform. So that's another plus to having the fingerprint scanner. So I know with the Pixel 4a, I'm pretty sure you're going to have a fingerprint sensor and not the face unlock feature. So hit me up in the comments if you guys want me to test anything out on this phone. If you have any questions, I tried to give you guys as much as I could for this part 2. Maybe I'll do a part 3 depending on your comments and things you guys want to know. But yeah, enjoying it so far. It's your boy Yella. Till the next time I'm out. Peace.